afternoon. This is Kabbalistic Cobbles, aka Pretty on the Face, Thick Around the Waist, Sacrifice Above the Face. So, this live video is about parenting, and it's in relation to the video we did trend now on social media about the little 10-year-old girl. So, I will decide to do this particular video. We will hit our heads together to talk about this event. So, now, like we did talk before, a lot of things they don't dey go on with parents dem no dey. Yes, Oloti, welcome darling. A lot of things they don't dey go on. A lot of things they don't dey go on very wrong in our society today. Too many bad things they don't dey happen. I remember very well when from my previous video some time ago for Facebook, I talk some talk. Yes, baby girl. I talk some talk. I talk say, if you not raise up your kids, social media will raise them up for you. Yes, Ebo Samuel, be some blessing. I been talk some talk for my last video some time ago for Facebook. I said, if you not be raise up your kids properly, thank you, darling. Social media will help you bring up that pikin. When I be talk this talk, plenty people be concord to this talk. I talk this talk, make 1 week. Make 10 days. This video come out about this 10-year-old kid way. I see some very disgusting video they go on for major way because of this censoring for media. You're not even supposed to post that kind of video. Mommy them, they're not even supposed to post, they're not even going to share that kind of video. When these students then for they picking the way they live on Nigeria, yeah. Now which day me and my husband go Ireland, baby. Now on Friday, when me and Pastor Obas go see my brother for Ireland. That would he come back from Ireland. Pastor Obas show me that school for Lekki. And he show me say, babe, Victoria Island. Say, babe, now one of the most influential schools in this for Lagos. So the kids go on excursion to London. I say, okay, we're in the car. It not make that same day that scandal come out. And the follow message on Sirokochi. Message on the poster where your husband take his daughter, they go Dubai for some event on swimming competition. And that school where that his daughter Purity they go. That school where is picking they go. So now, when this issue for this video come out, we hear say 10-year-old daughter, 10-year-old girl picking, big meets. If you go for boys, that count. You go do something. I don't take time to do this video because I don't follow this video for over 1 week. They go events. They don't separate boys from girls. All of them, they inside the same accommodation. Yes, and be some blessing. Think around the ways, a young event. I just be so moody because this particular video don't casse me very badly. They don't separate boys from girls for inside the room. And then how this thing happen? The pikin come out say they go to take a charger according to mommy. According to what mommy they talk about. Because I don't follow up even interview mommy. A mommy said they claim they behold this pikin in charger for the boys sector. This pikin don't go for the fast forward, they don't come back from Nigeria. This guy, mommy said they don't come back from Nigeria. And then they say that video leak before this pikin. Before I don't know whether before they want to come back from Nigeria. So one of the people when they sleep on top bed. Yes, Margaret, welcome, Rex Apple. They videotaped this pikin that way he do cowgirl ride on top this boy. What did he kill me for this video? Now say they did like 4 on top bed. One person stand, the boy on top the girl. Then the person when he lie down on top the bed, the videotape this girl pikin. 10-year-old girl pikin they get that kind of thing. So they say the video don't circulate among parents. So time when they reach, They send me, they bring the pikin, say they get for go do corona test. I don't lost a lot of weight, not even small weight. They send me, they bring this pikin, they go do this pikin corona test. But the money can't discover, say they should not the only begin, they do this pikin pregnancy test. They try for check, say this pikin don't carry belly, they take your urine, take your blood. They'll just be out, they'll just be curious for say many pikin don't carry belly for that Dubai event though. The principal and the authorities of the school, they shit done on top that pikin act. This mommy say one shit done, the other day they add it for school. Innocent unto a concerned school. Then they talk in parable. Will pay for the damages. They say they understand what will go on. Then out of curiosity, one of the parents, they call it, say, Mama, do you know what's going on? They say, no. He's sending the link for that video. The whole Nigeria, they already watched that video. Eh? Mm-hmm. The beginning, they say, what's up? So when they do that thing, they share it inside. Yeah. Then they inside WhatsApp group, that they share this porn and nudes and everything according to what they happen. So fast forward, this video they all over Nigeria with small 10-year-old pikin, they do cowgirl on top this boy. Then after now, my middle person are rape. Say this pikin won't go Dubai, this pikin be a virgin. If you see this video, well, I will talk something. Parents, you have to be watchdogs on your kids. You get for open eye, the world is a very wicked place. If you not raise up your pikin properly, and I talk am again, this is the third time. Social media will help you. Una not be mommy the work, papa the work, nobody no dey for raise up pikin. Pikin dey grow na in the norms of inani. Una busy, una find money. Papa dey woke up for 5 o'clock, wash go work. Mommy woke up for 8 o'clock, wash go office. Una dey come back for evening. Una no get time for check pikin. Una no get time for follow up pikin. 10 years pikin, 10 years pikin wey e dey do that kind act. E sure say no be today, because wetin I see am, I no see rape. I no see say they force that pikin for do that thing. I no see say they cajole. It was I even hear say that pikin dey TikTok. I mean say 10 years pikin get iPhone, 10 years pikin get iPad. Una overlove una pikin dem. And then 10 years and they still wash me. I mean, I know you understand what the world don't talk. I say mothers, you have to be like watchdogs on your kids. The world will become very evil by the day. You never a position where you dey. Check your pikin back to back. Now 10 years pikin that way you get on video, they circulate the whole social media. I mean, before even reach a teenage them, it don't be a scandal. It don't already be get a bad talk for town. Elodie, welcome. I didn't talk about second front and back. I talk about 10 years people were in the rain. It notes the day out there. It video where the picture person day out there. I mean say it break my heart. If you know so you busy, no be parents. Parenting not an easy thing. One mistake your pikin dey out there. One mistake you don't take advantage of your pikin. 2 mistakes they don't rape your pikin. 3 mistakes they don't defile your pikin. And as a spoiler, they don't spoil and there's no remedy, no medicine to cure. Listen, mothers, open your eye. This 21st century don't become a very big place. I say fight for your pikin the way mommy fight, mommy found the fight for the children. You dey give pikin media, and open give a social media for that age. They download porn, they go for porn sites, they look rubbish video. They don't start to practice for Dubai. I mean, for that age, the pikin in first video where it do sleeping na for Dubai. I said a big girl in the making. That means say no, open your eyes, my dear parents. I mean say shine your eye polo. not sleep for back class. The world is a very bitter place. You dey pay for inside house with your daughter, check on them. If you know say you overlike your pikin for give phone, you get for do Google. When that Google app you get them, I go talk am for Facebook. We go fit control and censor everything wey your pikin dey do for phone. You no even need for she don corner that phone. You no even need for put password for that phone. You go just she also I see one download anything, the message you can for you for your email. I see one enter any app, the message you can for your email. It's very wrong. What the 10 years pikin go dey do inside that kind of go dey do that kind of dirty thing? Then let me tell you something. I mean say Craig Sako. It's a Kobos permit. And me say, Elodie, if you want to share that video, be very careful because I check one. And if they catch them, the 50 sentence person, you tell them I want to for America. When I see as they be catch on this thing for some person, you laptop for America, when a big person way, they send you for jail. It is terrible. Now when I live on social media, it's really bad. You know if you put emoji for it, then you bring down their page. And me say, as you upload their page, just disappear. Please share the video, guys. I mean, say no, Ijang, if you see this video, you'll cry. It really be a bad thing. Siam, Matt talks something. Oh. You get for be very, very, very strong, and you will be very strong for be able to raise up Bikini now because Bikini now their eye don't know about being exposed. They are too out there. They know things we don't even know. They are too informed. For school, they don't start teaching how to operate laptops. If you enter sites, then they know how to download things. Because they hold their mommy phone, they teach their mommy things they do for on top phone where we will never even first know how to operate phone. My 9-year-old son, the whole phone so block him. You know if you enter access your own phone, it be very good with technology. So I dey imagine when you go carry your pikin to go for better school, you go to face the kind crisis. You go carry your pikin go put it for better school, no so that kind of school go for give your pikin security. When I carry pikin go on excursion, when I leave pikin them only to themselves, when the pikin they fit do anything behind the scenes, I want to understand what they go on for that on a school, they go pay billions when they look on a pikin them. One and not fit control their own pikin them. When they go carry pikin, they go abroad, they abandon them to themselves. I mean, those are kids which are not even up to teenagers, and then you leave them to their mercy. You leave them, they do anything, they act anyhow. They don't get no guide, they don't get no controller, they don't get no mother way. Therefore, they way they say so. They say you go this way, you go that way. Then they mix inside dormitory then. Then they mix inside houses then. And me say abroad one, I don't take them, they go do events. First of all, that is super wrong. It is very wrong. Be careful, sir. You say your daughters if you go do take them holiday. If you say your daughter may go holiday for some person's house, create and make a censor that worker. And all daughters away. Thank you, Elodie. And all daughters away, they don't go for people in the house, so they go to find them for them. You see some people and they sleep up for night. I know a lot of things. I know boy became maybe sleep with him maid, with him nanny. I talk on the other from my show. The world is becoming a terrible place. The world is becoming a bad place. I'll be honest with you. It's terrible. It's sickening. For you, for Shidon, no, don't carry picking about all the program for Dubai. They don't go for the Dubai program. When I leave them to themselves, you be mommy for house. You be claim to be that bikini mommy. You be talk as a picking go to buy a bikini and veggie. Shut up. Parents they forget how to even interact and how to caution their own kids. You feel say for give your pikin heaven and Grammy so you love your pikin. You feel say for work, you know say billionaires they even buy country that's your pikin them. And me say if you can't come also they annex and give their pikin them back le birthday gift. Buy island give their pikin them, they go country, they be president on the island. But you know what's in the happen. None at all thing we are pikin one can be must get that. Because so you feel so if you afford everything for your pikin, and it's people that they put their pikin on social media, follow her page, follow her page. It's not a bad thing. It is not a bad thing. But you get for nothing when the pikin start operate full time for that in pages, and you know so you know if you censor, you know if you control them, you have lost a grip on your child. The worst way if you ever have one for bomb pikin, you know if you control it for this ground. When the pikin determine a level of maturity for the parents, them, it is super wrong. I see see this video, I weak like peacock in it. You be mommy, you dey concentrate for waiting for book off your pikin, you concentrate on your pikin morals. You can't forget a one-on-one talk with your children. You your pikin at 10 years, you don't even know when I don't lost in virginity. Are you serious, a mother? You can't get right. You don't even get idea, you the mommy. Now for video when you say when you did travel go Dubai, shame on you. It's an embarrassment. Not as a trigger for she doesn't justice for my daughter. Now a shame, an epitome of shame. You woefully failed as a mother. If you never see a pikin, you want thing on top social media, it means you don't even know what you do for house. When I focus for the fine money, when I find money for that level, they don't even take care of una own. They don't even know what they don't even lost road, they don't even miss road, they don't off track. You don't get clue. I don't need 10 minutes to know what my daughter they don't even start touching. I don't need 10 days. If you see that pikin already be fully developed. Because you already start defining early. Pikin don't open or pikin already open. For that age, you don't feel like a mother. If there was social media, we get for understand that pikin don't meet women then. They want to the guy that say justice for my daughter. What justice? What justice are you talking about? Yes. You there for that age. You then 10 years, with 10 years old, they still wash their pikin. But they still wash their pikin for 10 years. They still give them trust. They still when you Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday trust them. I mean, at 10 years, I've been the top memory verse for church. And they still went at cha-cha. For Christmas Day, we cock shoe. We long socks. We still do cadet of Mary there for 10 years. We still do guys guide, boys brigade. We still do scouts. We share track. We talk about Jesus for 10 years. We act Christmas carol. But 10 years speaking now for social media, then TikTok. 10 years speaking now for social media, then TikTok. They upload pictures where they sweat with heels. You overlike your pikin, don't give fun. Make it see rubbish online. Stupid. This is very wrong. Siam, and they talk am again. If you don't feel raise up your pikin, Magzuga pikin apps they go help you raise them up properly. And you go cry. I don't talk say a God-fearing pikin them. They go last end of our generation. God-fearing wives, God-fearing mothers, because now the pikin and God they fear them. You understand? I don't understand what you go on. Now help me. You there for day, you be mommy. You be mommy. Your master, they will come on morning time, you go walk into, you go walk. When you not fit follow up your pikin, you have woefully failed. When you not fit give your pikin the security and the immunity where you need, that you've woefully failed. I miss this video make me sweat. I miss a black overnight. That I lay hands on this video. I wept. I wept like Jesus. I said, child, Papa, God, it is well done. When I get for share how I do parenting. When I overbase person for you, they find money. You get for learn how to share parenting. If your master they check up on you check. I therefore ask you my man. I be teacher from China. I be feel beg my master 5 minutes of school around. I watch love that they teach. But I look my small picking. I don't feel leave it at the mercy of anybody. They don't make up put the find money, they carry that 3 months old dropper for cringe. Whether they deploy their cleats or they do now, you don't consent them. Whether picking the agents or don't start to be not consent them. When I busy when I find money, they define when I picking they go. When they spoil when I daughters they go. Now boy picking they start sleep so they say go back there. Nobody cares about their upbringing. But they for the find money. I'm looking for the money. The money not they go big people, better people. The money not they still get everything they need, but they be psychologically defeated. They don't fail for their brain. They get mental breakdown before they want to reach society age. Because you fail for them for being for them like their parents. You fail for being for them like their mommy. You fail for being for them like their papa. You see 9 months old picking. Then they live with a strange woman. The mommy you busy, papa they busy, they go work, mom, everything that's sacrificed. I get my friend come and go to Dubai. You born the 2 picking for Dubai. Master tell say go back to that picking. I don't feel for outside country to find money. You for outside country to find money. I get my friend for China. He sent the woman back with the 3 picking. They made a come back for Cameroon. He said, "No, for outside to find money. You today for outside country to find money. We don't live picking them for auntie. They live picking them for uncle. The one person get for strong. Look up picking the other person to find the money. Me and my master decides I could be a stay-home mom until my picking those strong the banana. If I no say no, if he talk, my picking not talk, I could do my only business. Even if my kiosk one go carry for my back. I know it's for me to feel parents. I wasn't raised up by my mom, and I don't expect my kid to go through that dilemma. Thank you. And I wasn't raised by my mom. I don't expect my pikin to go through that dilemma again. Mom in absentia and the worst way if you ever do. Some of their parents present for the pikin their life like a parent, but when I don't misfire, you have woefully failed. You have failed to do the things that you're supposed to do as a parent. I'm weak, like the way they fry am 5 times. You dey for house with your daughter get apps, they don't download am for phone dem, e dey on TikTok, e don already meet women dem, if you know. You dey get 10-year-old pikin wey don dress like some whore, expose his skin. You dey get 10-year-old pikin wey dey wear stilettos. You get 10-year-old pikin dem. You see some girl wey don show up for house for take off your pikin leave am, leave that girl. You know wetin you don see. Girl now they don touch you, they rape the way they dey small, they be super protective. Because they know wetin people leave your pikin for 10 minutes. If you even go buy me na matches, you wan come out, they don't light. Now how many minutes you take rape man? 1 minute, they don't even enter, pass, they don't come out. If you use 30 years to fix that pikin, you mental problem back. You dey see women the way they shit down for their house, they don't decide say no. You see me, so know me, I want to take care of my children. I go do my business. For them my shop, you want buy that carry my pikin go for a basket, monitor, open my store at Jacqueline, my pikin for a basket to play. I finish along my store. I know. I say be on top your pikin, and never be funny, be on top you fight up. Because the well done bad. You don't pikin for us, pikin the download TikTok. The dance is strip online, they for WhatsApp groups. You don't even have an idea. A mother, mommy let you don't get clue, you don't know what did happen. You have failed. You have failed. For that pikin the age, you be supposed to live the kind of breast where the kind of dress where that pikin the wear. Grace Williams, welcome. Entire life. Can you imagine? See, mommy then they were because they travel abroad. They carry small pikin. Ma go hustle. Ma go hustle. See, ma tell you something. First time I want travel, I leave my pikin. I be tell my friend they say, if na girl I need to go, if na boy I go because boy pikin better. You see woman, never fit take hand took up a private part, you don't know. Boy pikin, it hard. But you see woman, yeah, they don't talk. I remember talking about America. Let me go grow my grandma. Let me go grow my auntie. You still compare growing for grandma then. Grandma don't fit run from here to Karifu. You carry your pikin go live our grandma. Before you want know, grandma don't go say one CY admit, say one CW admit, say one Makoma say you over. It don't carry her to drop her to the level. Say if the play, why if you play, make go warm it chop. They all have for them they sleep and take the computer for a mock there. There are cases like that. There are cases like that. You dey compare growing where your pikin, where you have to bring up your pikin. You dey kind of go live over so your sister, where their sister too, you had no corona bar to bar. And they come up from this Mimbo program to that Mimbo program. And they follow Mimbo the way honey, they follow B. B, they follow honey. Then you wake up, you say, no, you my sister, they say get old pikin, they don't know say old pikin they grow because they don't say, no, all see, let me tell you something. No, all married people qualify for being parents. Every child needs a parent, but not every parent needs a child. Rephrase that and understand which are the top. Not all person where God give belly, if he born, it means he be parents. There's some people who are they live very recklessly. They don't care. You carry your daughter because you want to go Germany for go find money, you go drop your daughter for the sea. If you know very well, say for place you go live your pikin, you no be sure. My sister postpone that trip. Not make a pikin go be an emotional wreck. They go defy your pikin, spoil your pikin for nothing. Instead time you go enjoy your pikin, spend time on one council your pikin. Yes, correct that. It is very wrong. I beg. If you know so, you know if you keep your pikin for place, if you boast of your pikin in security, and you know go damage your pikin, carry your pikin go for place where you go. And you see get the cross to America, the whole pikin for their back. They say better will die for roads. Better will die and die. That for me for leave my pikin for place I know if you understand. Pikin be where I remember some 3-year-old pikin be where that pikin be find very elements. It never be empty last. No way small girl where she mommy go just move she come. Mommy been a tell her. It is so close. You go like yeah. Lalita! You don't disappear. It enter the Igbo my house, enter the back of my house. It don't empty, it don't dress. When mommy don't move it in napkin so or a draw, so go say make breeze to pass for a bomb. You go waka enter for people their compound. Them that kind of mommy they wey just the busy the soul. You don't even get time for the follow up picking. Sunday that pikin enter my house. That pikin be the smell. You know when people e no over clean, they send am for his skin. So when they dey smell am, it dey smell foul, it dey smell repugnant, it dey smell pungent. That pikin can she dey open food from carpet. That I dey stamp it. I smell something. I say, baby, Lolly, come. What's smelling like that? Come. I smell it, bomb. I say the ooze out water from the private. Small girl pikin. Then it close door map small stain. I enter with you for bathroom. I wash it. I wash it, bomb. I wipe it. I powder it. I hold it for my skin. I hold it for my mom. I ask mommy, say, mommy, Lolly. He say, yes. I say, this pikin wey the tontos go pattern so. Why you never leave your pikin? Why can't you control? Then say, if you control the pikin. The time they want me to that pikin, they empty food for carry food. Fine pikin, so man oil skin. I said the way the pikin no need be, I dey fear mommy Lolly. I said the pikin come house today. I notice I say something the one smell. He say, na peace. You don't know you don't know her na peace. I say where mommy Lolly. For me, for carry your pikin go hospital, when they go check this pikin, I just wash it, clean it outside, and then I put it powder, the paps powder. Then I just feel sometimes if even I will smell nothing or something. He say, okay. I say, secondly, I beg, when you're picking the worker, always the way you're picking draws here. Yes, I beg. He say, okay, don't hear. Now, that picking be for house. I don't see that picking again for 2 weeks. So on third week, so mommy they be the sell rice and beans. Mommy I got take for something. I don't go for go chop of puff, dodo and beans that night. I see that mommy Lolita, he and some boy they be fight around that by 11 o'clock for night. So they say they come up police station. Say this pikin enter this boy house. The boy did deal with this CD, he did burn CD, he did sell touch. That the kind buffoon boy the way they come, they be start say arata bomb, needle, pin, thread. Then it developed. The boy they like 25. When the pikin never go, the boy go come back go give the pikin Alaska, tisa, biscuit, kupang, small thing them. No, no, say this boy will not start play with this pikin. And then they say that the other pikin come out, this boy will not start that. So now fast forward, as this pikin one come, they say the pikin come out, say the cry say ibele, foot, back, all part this thing you want. Mm. The child was like 5. The pikin dey like 5 years. When the pikin wan come house sometimes this pikin be the smell. It might be the always it might to be tell me say one na piece no know. So this pikin wan comot camp Sunday. When this boy don just start defiling. Yes, Pamela and we welcome Ethel tell me. Yes, Ethel that pikin start from Dubai. Lulu's recipe. So hi God, the Holy Spirit may have mercy. So this particular boy wey don finish with the program with this pikin go carry biscuit, carry the biscuit give the pikin dem, carry kupang, carry chocolate can give the pikin. Mami know say this pikin, this boy dey like guide am. He dey call the pikin my wife, my wife, my wife, my wife. First of all, I want to understand something. Don't allow your daughters to sit on strangers' laps. Don't allow elderly people to call your daughters their wives. If some pikin dey resist some particular person, not forcing other person. Not say you're picking them for holiday for their house to supervise. Then tell them because you want just free dreaming, but enjoy your current send for some place. You've never visited the house, you never go there, you never spend the night for them. You don't know the inhabitants of the house, you don't know whether some uncle if they're a psycho, you know that some cause if they're a Christmas, you just carry your 15 and your 10-year-old, 8-year-old daughter send her for them for holiday. If you want to come out, they know it's spoiling. So this might be a very careless mommy, all for quarter will be no. So that day this boy don't penetrate this pikin, scatter this pikin, they carry that pikin go hospital and they tell them and say the pikin go be born again. So in anger and in rage, he take what to rip for that boy and he find the boy the whole quarter. That pikin sleep for hospital for almost a week. So they take and they spoil Lolita. I don't ever forget that pikin the name. So what I want to tell Nana say, there are some things to eat. There's more to eat than what the eyes meet. Always be super conscious and cautious of your kids. I mean, if some person can your house, if you pull up your pikin anyhow, look your pikin buttocks, spank your pikin ass, I mean, so you're the right thing for don't entertain people touching your daughters, kissing them, playing with them. Don't. After 8 years, pikin not supposed to wash under rain. I miss at the primary school, I remember since the upper C boy they be the brain. What the upper C boy want to do at the primary school? If not before just defy me go. You have to understand that if you even be their master friend, if you even be their big friend, if you even be woman self like woman, people are mad. If people that dey sleep with animals what they see am for YouTube. Yes, anybody with a dead leg, you have to be cautious. See, fan dey make noise.
As this one is facing like this, just egg it, just press that thing on.
Elizabeth, ma come, make they adjust. No, you know what? She don't tell us.
I see you are.
Ma, she don't hear. Hey. You no get am again. Yes, Queen. Yes, Adeye. Yes, Lady V. So wait here.
Okay.
Yes, they can see. Auntie put her for one. Auntie put her for one. No,
The reason why you are here,
go this way. No, this way. Yeah, correct.
I'm using my, I'm using my. So
Mm-hmm.
which one can I put? You follow.
Wait till the worry. I hope so the sound don't go back. Thank you, Queen Elizabeth. I don't like to my small kaba. So wait till I want to talk now. Say as a parent, right? Yes, more likes, please. As a parent, right? Always follow up your people dem. Make the one do anything may be consensual. May no be that thing wey dey under duress. May no be that thing wey dem dey force dem. Make some man no take time spoil your pikin wey only under your roof you know. Only under your roof you dey sense am. Only under your roof you dey see am. If you don born get pikin, allow the friends dem for car house, male or female. When e friends the car house, you go understand e circle and you go understand how dem dey operate. When you born get pikin, no hide it. Talk about things about this pikin wey e dey match up to e growth. You go dey understand. If you reach menstruational age, you start telling about sex. You start telling about the menstrual period. You start telling about men, wetin men dey fit do. You start telling say go dey attract the opposite sex. You start give a lot of guidelines. If you dey very young, the friends dey wan come play, make dem play. If you get female friends, invite them, make you see them. Oh, thank you, Queen Elizabeth. Oh, thank you so much, sweetheart. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much, Queen Elizabeth. If your friends they want come house, they go see. You go see your friends. They go that say, okay, this particular pikin, the pikin way, if you do something for my pikin or if you influence my pikin to fit influence you go understand. Pikin they no fit play over your intelligence. You don't be pikin before, so it easy for Easter cash them. If that mommy for being a smart mommy, that mommy for don't understand a lot of things that really go on under in nose for that house. But the mommy choose for ignorance and it choose for instead of pay money plenty, make go pikin go get a big huge scandal. And secondly, when you don't deserve to give your pikin an Android phone, always decide for caution the pikin of which thing he get for the reader or which he get for the user for the phone. Social media corona can't do lockdown way. All man be the fire wey make pikin dey study from Zoom. Na for them I mean they come out they go buy their pikin dem that big phone there so that the pikin will study online. But at the end of the day, these things they don't be more harm than good because now parents they cry, parents they regret. A lot of pikin they do porn hubs, they get WhatsApp groups, they meet up people them, get consensual online sex, meet up strangers them, follow strangers them back to back. It is very disheartening. Thirdly, if you know say your pikin you suspect anything, if you go do a routine check for just understand wetin dey go on for that pikin in life. You no get for be in a limbo when na people dey for outside dey tell say oh see as your pikin dey start sleep man wey you no get an idea. You suppose know wetin dey go on with your daughter in life. You have the right to know as a parent. I never thought say make you comot go dey do your pikin check on virginity back and back. You go traumatize the pikin. So pikin dey fit stumble hate you. But if you always check whether this pikin don't actually meet man, don't be with man, don't sleep man, so that you go know when some of these scandals they don't come up. You go know how for different parents. Many parents they don't even know their pikin them. Many parents, thank you, big mommy. Many parents they don't even know about their pikin them. Many parents they don't even get idea for which their pikin they know they fit do and which their pikin they no fit do. They just did it. So many parents they don't fit swear their pikin their medicine because they fear. They know say they fit swear that pikin medicine so it can backfire because you don't even get an idea. Everything you get forget the counseling time and a sweet talk with your pikin them. You get for know the kind parents wey be if that kind parents wey you over hala your pikin dem, e go tell stranger im problems, e go tell stranger im secret. Be that kind mommy wey you open up. Na papa dey strict. As me and Pastor Two dey do co-parenting so for Ayo, you get for know say papa dem na normally very stern people, but na mommy dem dey always be the dialogue. You get for be that kind mommy wey before something wan comot for outside, you don already cover am koba for house. When you don already see say this thing go bring problem. You no get for be that kind mommy wey na different mommy dey call you for phone to tell you say dem don see your pikin dey do something. A lot of parents dey no even know their pikin name. E dey just guess. Say sometimes I feel say I believe you cannot believe, you have to know. You get for know. You get for check if your pikin don start the menstrual period, you get for know your pikin circle. When you carry pikin go hospital, they ask you question about your pikin. Pikin no really fit keep updates them like that. You go be woman for house, they carry your pikin go do pregnancy test, you don't know. They carry your pikin go check whether na virgin, you don't even know. It's very disheartening. Parents, see, I don't tell you, say, if you don't feel raise up your pikin, if social media will help you. Mark Zuckerberg apps will help you raise up your pikin properly. You get for play smart and you get for follow up with prayers. Bring up your pikin the Christian way and in the ways of the Lord. When you bring up your pikin in the ways of the Lord, you'll see your pikin will not depart from me. They say train up a child, baby, in good. You'll never depart from it. I did tell you, even if you not be very God fearing person, bring up your pikin in a God fearing manner. It be very important so you take your pikin go church, then you read story books, then you read prayer books, then you read Sunday school books. You keep them updated. That way till 10-year pikin you go do for top boy in Igbola for God's sake. A 10-year-old pikin supposed to should not be sing for Sunday school, the tongue memory verse day for so a small choir where they talk about prayer and God, talking about Jesus dying with their sins for Easter. Routine checks will be yes, I did tell you it be very, very important. See, I'll tell some things my friend will tell me. So my friend will be where able to stay house with his nanny. In mommy and papa they be always busy. In mommy and papa they be always busy. So he be tell me the story, he be tell me saying he be get a bunk bed. He mommy go find a nanny. Can't give say that nanny go dey take up with the wash your clothes, cook for you, cater for you. When the mommy that nanny was about 25, 24. Where it be like 9 from wetin he tell me. So tell me the nanny come house. That same day where he dey sleep, the nanny wake you up say make he suck a pussy. So he be confused. The nanny be tell you say come I'll teach you what to do. The nanny open and give chopper like a pikin. He don't know wetin the first do. The nanny come over wash him up say na their secret. Make they continue to do it every night. So every night before you want sleep. Yes, my dear Joy Kali, welcome. I hope this Babaran Gefo. Welcome. Health and Zumba Master, you dey here all time. So time we do like okay, time we do like 10, we continue. Anytime where this nanny come, when the nanny wake you up from bed, you go come tell say bring your mouth, come and put it down here. You go put down the nanny, they say suck it, swallow it. They continue. In the 11, the nanny get the first sex with you. Each time say remember that day we be released, it be fear. Now, every night from 1 to opposite, that might be for their house. Every night, it be get sex with that woman. So I'll tell you how this thing affect this boy. You know, like get with passive for less than 10 years. One. Secondly, if times we get 3 infections, but in mommy be discovered say the nanny be use the towel. So in mommy be feel say na transmission by hygienic issues. It be no say they were actually having sleeping with each other. Thirdly, it can affect you for that level where it can be a little bit traumatized about women. and also he be super protective of the kids. That kind of papa way he picking and every see them. But when you start see some parents and they be too strict on you, like a daughter or like a husband or like a baby. Thank you so much, Sandy Nice. I'm so appreciative. Thank you, Mama. Thank you. God bless you. When you see say some parents they be super protective of their pikin, you get to understand say thank you so much. You get to understand say they don't go through a lot as parents. They go want protect their pikin so badly wey fit even affect their pikin. So now so you don't marry, you don't born, but it is still remember wetin that woman do for you. You know even when I go finally employ a husband on a house. Get fast forward, there's a story too wey some house boy be there for house wey he be used to wash motor, do thing dem. As e be maybe we should do him banana and pear small so that e will not waste. Just one small, one banana small, half banana even just small with the water. Yes, I will talk about something. Thank you so much, Cindy. Nice. Now, Ayo, please keep quiet. I talk something. He wants to sleep. So I'll fast forward. So house boy is doing. Wait, Papa, can Papa go carry you? So house boy will be maybe he be the stay with some couple then. So when the girl be the one go market, he go carry pikin leave for house boy. We say, now we go market here, whole pikin. You know, the girl be the big business, he be the big pick, bend down, pick okrika there, bend down, pick thing there, turn, come back for like 2 hours. He go spend on the market 3 hours when the pikin no feed. So wetin happen na say whenever he leave this pikin so for the boy go meet the pennies he put for this pikin mouth. The pikin go suck am 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 suck am. He discharge for this pikin in mouth. The pikin go chop the thing. Aunty Bimbo, baby, if you help carry Ayo, maybe Aunty Bimbo just okay. Aunty Bimbo, he wants to see more. It's okay, Dada, Ayo. You take his water from the cupboard and tea. Just put small one. Your papa come, your papa don't come. So it can be very consistent where the girl can notice and say the pikin the deny chop. It start cut down. Because each time when the pikin be hungry, when that boy leave you for the boy go do that thing. He go move her, put her for him mouth. The pikin go chop her, chop her, chop her, chop her, chop her. Chop even that one. I be get that live show. I don't be a female broadcast for 5 years where they do this relationship and marriage advice the way. I don't get a lot of instances on this particular issue. I don't get issue where some person stepfather be to sleep with me. I don't get issue with person where in the 8 years be to get big impact. But me no be fit take care of it, no be fit keep updates. Carry that pikin, go leave her for his sister, his big sister na married woman, a married rich man. Him no say, not na background, not na money the race speaking, na morals the race speaking. Wetin parents they forget for doing na say we dey go mount pressure on the wrong things them. You dey busy dey find money, your pikin morals they die. You dey busy dey find money, your pikin dey enter trauma. You dey busy dey find money, your pikin psychology dey finish. They define pikin, they spoil pikin. You dey busy, you dey hustle, you dey wear coat every day, you comot. Your woman too dey wear gown, no comot. Na come out for me tonight. Na different house get the teach pikin, na different person dey teach pikin. Before you want know, that pikin in life don't spoil. And pikin don't spoil, it don't spoil. This particular my friend, he go stay with this auntie man. Auntie man na money man. But guess what? He is sleepy. That was fast, pastor. Guess what? That man be the enter a room every night, sleep with him. The man go come, touch you, sleep with him. The man sleep with him from 8 years to 15 years. And the day where he be get the mind for telling auntie be tell say one spoil a marriage maybe. And that's why he be come up from that house. See, we dey focus on the wrong thing. The mad welcome. Focus on things the way it be very important. You see your pikin. My master dey ever talk some talk say if you lost some pikin or even if you born again, you no replace that pikin or another pikin. One time we get the same pikin, that is it. E don pass, e don pass. If you no fit raise up your pikin, if you no get the time for be a good parent, no man will force you for born early. Make sure you are in a position where you can be a parent before you bring children to this world. Like you go bring pikin wey dey can suffer. You no know wetin dey happen when no man no dey for your pikin. You no know wetin dey happen when you no dey for observe this pikin. Wetin I dey cry na say una go carry pikin and go Dubai for an excursion. Una leave them. If sure say that pikin their papa and their mommy dey bring for them for leave that pikin there. But just because nobody fit be a parent pass you, nobody cares about wetin go happen. I remember say Mercy just say her husband be insist say if they no fit cremate follow a pikin no go go for that excursion. Na so Mercy just say master, we come take flight carry pikin dey go that Dubai program. He carry pikin dey go sleep for hotel. Yes. He carry pikin dey go sleep for hotel. Yeah, pikin dey for and Purity dey for hotel. They finish, they make 1 week. As they finish, so bam, he bring Purity back. I tell you, it's okay, he's sleeping. Okay, it's covered and see. They bring Purity back. I be super protective. I'll tell you something. My husband talk her for a show. He say I be the best mom we ever see. You know why? And he tell you time I'm picking the shit for money. My husband, you know, my pikin just stand with you know, he don't tell her for she done. Because we observe our child. My husband, he just say, no lie, so he's uncomfortable. He just need, he just need to hear the pikin as he make, he will tell you exactly why he make that sound. That is how a parent knows a child. You get for know your pikin for that way, even your pikin know the, he not there for that line where put it where you grow. He just start go so you don't say, hey, this is the app. You dey leave house for morning, you come for night, you don't know wetin dey happen with your pikin. Neighbor dey don't hold your pikin, match up. So uncle for quarter don't hold your pikin, match up. You dey see pikin for 50 years, you come with phone. I don't know, parents are so careless. Parents are careless for that level way. I dey used to ask and say, una be ready for big parents, the una one just bring pikin for show say una fit born. For process if you born, if you go do test for hospital, you know must bring another human being. That pikin will not send una letter. That for bring some people that people can suffer, can get bad upbringing, bad morals. You better let go. You no need for born. Not that all mommy and papa don't born. Why man they buy their dog? They get time for keep dog, you don't get time for make pikin. Why man they plan the pikin? So why man they deserve a born for 40 years because they know they'll be busy in their 30s, they'll be partying in their 20s, they'll be very freaky in their teenagers. No one bring pikin for the way they'll carry. I see the other day where Nabella Power share blog with get the give pikin sleeping pills. Make pikin sleep before you go nightclub. That pikin not take sleeping pills, they don't go destroy kidneys then. They find kidney for give that pikin for how many months? Okay, Auntie Bimbo, thank you. Pikin for how many months? Pikin for 4 months. He dey for hospital, he dey on oxygen. I no see video where girl pikin go party for 3 days for a 24th birthday. She party Friday, Saturday, Sunday, one kind of pikin don't die. The pikin be the way less than an average pikin because you don't have time. You want go drink because you want go drink mimbo. You carry a pikin go live for even a man pikin neighbor. Because you want go chop, enjoy with boys there. You carry a pikin go drop her for any careless auntie. You just need that for save a pikin. See, there's a difference between a house and a home. A home brings up the child. The house shelters a child. You get for know this difference. I mean, so you get for know your pikin. I say, open your eye. At the beginning that day, open your eye. Shine your eye. Know what is good and what is bad for your child. Nobody not get for determine for you how to be a parent. Any mad parent correct for a pikin. The only bad parenting be the bad one. If you see somebody over strict for a pikin, no say that so parents will not be strict for you before you want to be the best way be. Thank you, Matimat. Yes, Pamela. I not fit give that chance because I go blame myself. If anything should happen to my kids, I go ever blame myself. You understand? Man, you do. You dey get house, get where the movie Bobby give pikin. I don't see him. I don't see him. Because some women they get sensation when they suck their nipple. So house girl wey don she don congeal to the can kill you. When mommy and papa they don't go work, you go move the bobby pikin the sucker in the wet. I don't see am. Even this attitude of feeding your child, you don't see people they do when they feed their pikin. This way they lick spoon before they put her for pikin mom. It's wrong. The only person we get for shed DNA with your pikin are parents. They get for kiss their pikin with their lips. Because the pikin be made up of the same cells as them. But any other person a stranger. You are a total stranger. For you, for shidon, you can't kiss man pikin. You see some uncle the workers say, let her come for vacation because I want defile it. And this does not mean only see, even married men they get fine pleasure for sleep on that age pikin them. My husband he come and some man will like the only small pikin the way know am. In the corner the man never back so. A light pikin wey they never even grow and they never even strong. It is that one they sleep if go sleep am. And you know say the way Africa they would permit that kind of person if you get money do anything. Go scot free. No like in a small get them. It is wrong. So please we have to be very cautious. A child is not supposed to wear miniskirt until she has decided that this is a kind. In fact, only when she can afford it. As long as you're under my roof, I'll control you. As long as you're my child, if you be girl, you know bring man for my house. If you be man, you know bring woman for my house. If you not say you don't big, go rent your house. Find your relationship. Do anything you want to do. Not be under me and my master roof. I don't ever show my papa man until they were married. Papa, even the man wey are born first because I never know the man so today. Because I thought if you're not married, no come and compound. I not ever show my papa man until the way you see Mr. Obas. My father can testify to this. Also, come on, man, pikin. If none of your classmates, when they go the same school, you can't do it. You are picking there for WhatsApp group where me say you are picking the chat for night. You don't know say before you are picking one sleep, you make sure so you don't wash she. You fix the bed, he enter bed, you talk in when pray. Na TV you offer, you take all the gadget, they can't charge them. He sleep. Good night, mommy. You're picking them with phone for room. Oh, Holy Spirit, a 10 years old child there with phone. The chat for WhatsApp group when you don't sleep, mommy no know. In the work out which time prepare, in the work out which time in the work out which time pass exam. You are a careless woman. So me kobos at. You are a very careless mother. You know if you beef leave your pikin unsupervised with gadget. She has friends, you cannot give accountability of them. She dresses out, takes out her boobs, wears things that are very revealing. For which age? It is very wrong. See, mommy don't shine on her eye. Wash your pikin so you know say your pikin dey tell say mommy please even at the time when they move pubic hair. Say let me clean your armpit, let me clean your vagina. Pikin wey don start disrespect the root, the answer mommy na pikin wey start taste you, mommy dey taste am. You just be gadget. Please be careful. Make person not take hand put of your eye. The pikin are not supposed to control you now. We're supposed to control them. Yes, now our message is that they don't come. It doesn't make any sense. It don't make no sense. Say for that pikin age, it don't already do things that the parents don't get in account for. My house, my rules, exactly, Martin. Thank you, Rosa Mama. Say get 15-year-old pikin with a phone. Yes. I mean say no. If you get 50 years, you still watch Teletubbies for inside my house. Cartoon. Even Nigerian film, they don't correct for pikin. If it's not something about their singing, it's something about their rhymes or something that they can learn. Which pikin you go do for YouTube? They do TikTok videos. Hey! Pikin is there for WhatsApp group, they share pictures and they share notes inside the group. Mommy no know where they stay once we 10 years pikin. You the busy, the find money, and master the busy, the find money, pikin the rot, the go act porn for Dubai for that age. That pikin already turn and leak him there for America. You have no clue, you have no idea. I mean, a mother, that is an embarrassment. I mean, I be that with my master for bringing problem. Because you see, you know what? So talk the toxic where picky feel na mommy own. 10 years old begin the Instagram. Thank you, Rosa Mama. When I look Rosa this thing. Eh? No, the mommy not serious. That mommy not serious. 10 years speaking, you know where shwa shwa. You know where the cost, you know where the shoe they get boku. You know where hose. I mean, say 10 years speaking, they still look very holy. They feel ascend go heaven. They still follow you. I mean, the whole Bible go church. My house, my rules. See, you see me. I be the clown, but I'm a super strict mommy. I need play. If I show you how the discipline jading for you feel say I hate you. Thank you so much, Royal Dada. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mama. God bless you. You see me so? I be that kind of mommy we know. I want come out China. My pikin call me say, "Mommy, please, I want an iPad. You buy for me and my sister." Of course, my friend way, he will JD, he raised them two up like twin. One of the problem will be that I will bring Jay for Nigeria and I say, he get his sister do the day like Changa and Enoma. Almost the same age, almost the same class. Thank you so much, Mama. Thank you. And then I buy this iPad about 35,000. None of this actual big iPad them. Now this normal iPad, the way they charge, they use memory card, use Wi-Fi, and then it get music, it get all that things them. But you know, say time they take that iPad go and they still talk say they not get up to they not get for that iPad for up to 1 hour a day. Yes, they're not supposed to build that iPad up to 1 hour a day. Thank you, Miss Royal. Thank you so much. They get for no say this iPad where they hold up. Not only for play. One they small will be the explore our environment. I remember how this small will be the chop petals, chop rose flower, chop auza lily, chop that kind of thing them. Play what normal mommy play. Take gongo cook, take thing container then cook the one me they'll take fresh tomato, they'll slide, they'll take our go make our own stew, there was more granite oil, we taste, we be chop that in the cook with Bahama chopper. I remember when I was small, I was eating Bahama grass. So I lift the way, we be the touch and the lock, we put up for a mop with the chop away. We be the chop practically like grass. That would they tell us we play with the carry our gun, the chuka inside our drawers, jump sizzle. We be the jump tabala. Now be the player. We be the explore our environment. I mean, we be the look now only 7:30 news for papa. They would see that need your phone the way they pass. After 7:30 to talk about evening devotion, don't go sleep. I be the burn so much energy that this small will not be even known. It is not man how. But me and papa the play a normal quarter for people them. You come out with the quarter and go play camera and make a small carabao house, make a small carton house. So please, if you not say you be a busy parent, set rules for your child. Put camera if you get nanny. I beg. See, I'll tell us a story. I get nanny for you. All of them know Auntie Bimbo. That way I want to come out Cameroon. One of the reasons why I go Cameroon my pregnancy, one, I was so lonely. My husband be come up for morning time. He come back for the kind time 6 o'clock. I don't know me have on me gen. Light will go off. I don't charge my phone. I want my power back. I will reply messages. So it come back. I was super bored. I never know Nigeria. And then I was having difficulties with my first trimester. I woke up. I thought, I go should me for Cameroon. I go relax me for Cameroon small. So that one come back. Tell my mother say me I no fit catch me because no find me nanny. I can't born I need nanny. I get pelvic bone problem. My bone for my pelvic bone be hot. I no be fit even work straight. I be work bend. And then I be get a lot of pain. I know say the operate because of my fibroid. You go find this woman, you bring her. So tell me the woman come, it talk only Yoruba. Now the first woman way it try for year English. It try. She can barely speak English. The typical Yoruba woman. I notice something. You know, so that only you one. If you be patient with your picking. God give we picking put her for belly for 9 months. Now a trip where it show you say, as you don't go through the picking, so the picking not supposed to tire you because the picking the stay for your belly stay strong before you come on. Where from Elodie? Thank you. Sleep over, stop immediately, Rosa. See am. I notice and say when I give you iron, it things there for wash am. You need to be patient. Small, small stain there, small, small stain there. You just take all the javet, put that on top the clothes so all my pikin frog where they spoil. Then you just it dry am. I say normally when I wan wash pikin, I dey bring a bath, I rinse a bath, I dry am, I put water, I put that detergent wey dey say dey kill 99 bacteria dem before I wash you. Like 5 occasion do my wash the pikin no put that thing. And you know as water for Nigeria no over clean. I've noticed am too say when pikin dey cry to say you cried, you know, e dey always give a complaint. So you know what I do it. I put it for down, I tell say well, you carry am for this pikin, but you no touch this pikin. You go dey go market, you clean house, you wash clothes. I go dey wash my pikin. Wash my pikin clothes, iron the clothes. You say okay. When you wash mama side clothes, mama side can't tell me say the one no clean. See the one I'm being done and I does this for the one. So I tell say leave laundry. If the come from time for 9 o'clock or morning, I want me 10 to sleep. He go shoot up for that chair, sleep so pain. At the wake up, I take mama side clothes, I take iron clothes in. I put lukewarm water, I sip oil white in them. I need to put body javel with kids in it give you skin problem. I take time, wash my pikin clothes, leave her. As light don't cast small go iron and fine, pack her for a box. Because even person wey dey pay, if no na e hobby, if no na e job, no na e calling, you know do am fine. If no na e passion, you know still do am fine. So you have to understand. So when they even leave there, your pikin go beat them. So tell them about those people say house get the chop pikin chop. Chop pikin chop, so mash pikin, stand on top pikin. When that committee man put the camera for a house. House get the big pikin steady Uganda girl. Say the pikin be get up. I see the other day for video for Enigma for YouTube where house get key pikin there. Say the pikin they get privileges, they pass the own pikin there. So it be suffer time you go the pikin because they overstay. They're just jealousy, so keep pikin there. So I beg, you have to be watchdogs on your parents, on your kids. You get for be that kind of mommy where they fear you for even come close to your daughter. If that kind of mommy, Hannah, una there, there for a room. I beg, mommy. No, the sleep your pikin right inside room where yeah, must under one roof. That means that one is a weak land, that one is Bobby no, that one is a baby, that one is FP, that one no wait. The mommy then, the clear mommy then. That must have friend or the council. You don't go market. Pikin there as well as your mommy. She went to the market. Come and sit on my lap. Before you know those shift go one corner. Just be making as if you are dancing. Just be making as if you are dancing. Before you know it, 1, 2, 3. Come again at home. It's slice enter. He say, Uncle, it's penny. He say, don't mind it. I'm teaching you something nice. You'll be a beautiful woman. You'll be a good woman. Before you want to know, they don't define your pikin. 2 step, before you want to know, they don't already open. If you see that video, that pikin already open. I said to that boy in a cow girl. He do it for front. Then he turn for back. Yeah, pa. Even me where I be mommy, I don't know how to do cow girl. I said I be last coco. I say yes, the pikin already train. See how shy your eye. That means say no, me no man no tell you what. Cover your pikin their skin. I mean say no. Even if you want take your pikin, enjoy your pikin, carry go places where pikin they go play park, seesaw, swimming, chop small ice cream, chop small meat. By me pikin too don't miss that childhood of mommy and papa. Don't assume you go buy big phone with you know control, you know fit manipulate. Parents they give their pikin their phone, you know fit manipulate them. You go keep because you overlove you. You don't want to make you cry. No, you're not supposed to do so. Control everything about your child. Tell them say na my houses. When you don't work, you get your money. You want to go rent your own house for them. You do what you please. I remember some boy be don't come see me. That one dey from 2. My power come, I don't dish that boy chop. Give the boy chop. The story we watch TV. That time we get malabo. I declare antenna so turn am. E show. Yes, e no show. Wait. Turn am small, turn am. We get malabo. We dey talk Espanol for house now. My power just enter so he see my uncle. He look me so. He tell the boy, say, give me 500. I the boy say, uncle, I do have. He said, give me 1,000. He said, I do have. He move king. He whip the boy, tell the boy, say, he whip me, and the boy tell me, say, no. For the issue, supposed to think as we go find money, we go finish school, don't have a thing love because the boy no fit provide for me, no fit provide for the boy. After I trash we so see, I learn my lesson. You see me so? If you did bring, I don't see the video no. I see the video delete them immediately because I child pornography. It is very wrong. The video over bad. The best is set up for women and talk about them. It's really terrible. I don't see video where I think Greg Sakogo upload that video for a Facebook. They take down Greg a first Facebook way. That picking she done. Yes, she tray. My one woke up. They woke up. My go get crushes. That picking. If you see that video, Greg Sako, if you dare here right time, 2 small picking the day for that woman corner. He put camera so. Oh. He open his bomb. He carry that small boy picking put down. So that picking fat woman let me. He open his skin so on top bed. Open his bomb. That picking enter. His friend saw to another one who feed him about to serve. They look the camera so they even know what they happen. The other Craig Sakogo uploaded this simple emoji. They just block that page. With Greg. It is show where Ivemokum. It is show as this Pamela and we see that video he cry. It is show. Now so we watching a Guinea now, and that type of Guinea they be put a Lion King where they talk for country talk Timba, Puma, Simon. And we watch Teletubbies for which age? We even get deck. We get so a deck with the knock so it cassette eject. We take our pen, we rewind cassettes. Childhood. It is show, you know the show. I'm telling you. So that woman he open his foot so that pikin come there. Pikin is sleepy. Back to back. Craig show me that Craig send me that video. Say, Mama, me and Mommy can see some video. I forget for tell say no upload it. Once the next day you can tell me say go upload on Facebook. I tell say I forget. Because this child pornography video so they send warning note if you go crazy. Now why that woman that's so they open this thing, that's so that picking for the pap small picking for like 6 years. So woman, see, man tell you that time they for come about dollar Jimmy Dollar, my friend. He be tell me say first day we sleep woman day from 2. The friend tell say if you want 500 if you get sex with them. They want they gonna for prostitutes. Their place. They get keep them 4, they over 500. They get job put so 1, 2, 3, 4. They get light lamp for Bamenda. But I say you come. First one climb papa, he make 3 minutes discharge. Go second one climb papa, they give 500. Then go there. That mean that girl walk it to cool. Wonderful thing. He said that girl walk it 2,000. He woke up he going. So he tell me say because he mommy been a super busy person, the person with this virgin been a jaja. He go pay 500. Friend telling a regular customer. I mean say the friend like from 3. Babe, if I move with that baby, if I move that he hit it do it. Yes. So now so it be. So please, let's be careful. More be very, very careful. For finger picking at 1 minute. The jaw only so you just fully. Before you know. Where Grace Mercy? Did my phone for inside water. As if inside water the image it's still blurred. Okay. No wahala. I'll work on the image next time, mommy. Yes, I'll work on the image, mommy. No worry. Yes, Yvette. Yes, that's so it be no. When see, I know a lot of women. So women they with they like small picking them. So yeah, they be young, they innocent, because they believe say they get power, they get force, they fit do and undo past big men them. So wait till they are only tongue and say, we'll be very careful on how we watch over our kids. And I'll do more video again. I love you all. Thank you so very much. I thank everybody will give me super chat. God bless you. Thank you so much. I love you 100%. I'll do more videos tomorrow about this case. I'll follow the investigation. I'll follow it to the happen for the case. And they come. Yes, see ya. And I'll come. I'll give you an update. Pamela angry.